Hey guys, this is Mistress Nightmare here, and today we'll be reading chapter 4 of Falling for My Stalker. Before we get started, please hit the like button, comment, subscribe to this channel if you guys want more creepypasta fanfictions out there. Until then, let's get started. YN slowly woke up. Her brown eyes drifted open, and groan escaped her lips. She was laying on the dirt. As her eyes opened to see a trail, the trees surrounding her slowly sitting up, her head was pounding. She hissed while grabbing it. Damn. Where are Sam and Tara? YN muttered, peering around her counterparts. Nowhere to be seen. Where am I? Slowly, the black-haired female gets up onto her feet and looks around in a circle. She didn't see anything but miles of forest around her. Her heart begins to pound in her feet with fear. The last thing she remembered, she was in the cabin with Sam and Tara. And then she heard something, and then everything went black. YN recalled, gulping. Sam, Tara, are you guys out there? The teen called, hoping for somewhat of an answer. Nothing. Sam, Tara, where are? A branch snapped, catching her attention off guard. The female turns abruptly towards it, her fists clenched. A shadow hides behind the trees as she furrowed her brows. Guys? YN began to step over towards the unknown person. She slowly gulped, no answer, as her heart begins to beat increasingly now. The female silently bends over and picks up a lone stick. If she needed to fight, she was going to go out swinging. She continues holding the branch tightly. Sam, Tara, the sound of the stick snapping and someone running behind her catches her attention. YN turns around just in time to see the figure from before rushing towards her, knocking her to the ground with a tackle. The girl grunts before she can swing at the assailant. They pinned her down, holding her wrist above her head. The stick dropped some feet away. YN growls and begins to thrash around. With a rough voice of her attacker stops her. Stop before I cut your fucking eyes, he shouted at her. YN freezes, peering up at him. Her eyes looked over at his attire and noticed the long black hair. Longer than before, she had a feeling in her heart plummeted into a dark pit. Oh God, she whispered, began to shake lightly. There, his hood is up and his face shadowed. She could see the soulless eyes peering onto her. I was right. It is you, he growled, tightening his grip, and YN clenches her jaw as she glares up at him. You, she screamed and spats at him. He grunts, and his right hand releases her left wrist, taking a grip around her throat. He growls at her, pulls her face closer to his. Try that again and see what happens. Now shut up and listen. YN gasped at the tight grip around her neck, but closes her mouth and let him continue. Your friends are okay. They're back at the redhead's house. Now, answer my question. He waits in case she speaks up. When she doesn't, he continues. Why can I not kill you? YN blinks, giving a confused gaze. What kind of question is that? What? He peered at her into the ground and growled. Why can't I fucking kill you? YN gulps, trying to catch her breath, and shakes her head. I don't know, she shouted. The male began to become impatient person. Really, he yanked out the blade and pressed it against her cheek, lightly cutting into it, only enough to cause a small cut. YN feels it and jolts. One of her legs comes up and hits him in the groin. The man hisses and grabs the area. YN, seeing her chance, she pushes him off her and then grabs her stick and gets ready into a self-defense stance. She sees his hood falling off and his face was now visible. The female was remembering it well, her heart beating crazily. He glanced up at her. His soulless eyes, she noticed, were thinner. Then his face was gone with age. She was almost certain he was around her age. "You little bitch," he shouted, trying to stand up with the pain between his legs, holding him down. Wyan, seeing no other chance, she chucked the branch at the male and turned and bolts. She doesn't even look back as she runs away, hearing him shout after her. "You can't escape me. I will find you, and I will destroy everything you care about." She continues running, ignoring his threat, as she sees the light ahead, hoping more gripping at her. "You can run, but you can't hide forever, Wyan."